Flying is a pleasant aspect of everyday life. It's a quick and convenient way of reaching our destination. What's more, air travel has never been so inexpensive. Globalization and deregulation have opened up economic boundaries and increased competitive pressures on airline companies.
Passengers have a choice and have become more demanding as a result. Today, quick and convenient are not enough. Air travel, especially on long-haul flights, has become a world of experience in itself.
The in-flight program includes films, shopping, and most importantly, eating and drinking. So the onboard catering an airline provides its passengers has become a yardstick of its hospitality. That's why renowned airlines select their caterers with as much care as we do a top restaurant when we go out to dine with our family, friends, or business partners. And many airlines flying to Vienna have their caterer right here. In fact, one of the best airline caterers in the world, Airest.
Airest is a subsidiary of Austrian Airlines, LSG Sky Chef, and Sky Gourmet International. We see ourselves as a service provider in the sector of airline operations, and more specifically in the areas of catering, ground handling, and terminal catering. But above all, Airest stands for the very highest quality in onboard menus. Our company headquarters are based at Vienna Airport, with branches and restaurants at the airports in Linz, Graz, Klagenfurt, and Salzburg.
At Vienna Airport alone, Airrest provides over 200 aircraft with first-class in-flight menus on a daily basis.
More than 50 airlines currently use our services. A number of them have presented us with awards for being their best caterer worldwide, a distinction we regard as a further commitment.
The business class menus prepared by Airrest comply in every respect with the standard of leading restaurants the world over. For a number of airlines, those menus are drawn up through cooperation with top international chefs. They are small masterpieces of culinary art, with only one aim in mind: to provide passengers with the very best during their flight. Quality catering is a combination of several different criteria. The very best quality of produce, absolute freshness, a great deal of culinary expertise, and perfect logistics. The entire Airrest building complex at Vienna Airport is designed in such a way that the production process is coordinated and programmed centrally, from the moment the fresh produce is delivered to the transfer of the in-flight menus, under the most stringent hygiene measures conceivable. The two areas of supply and disposal operations are kept strictly separate from each other.
Waste separation and recycling have for many years formed the basis for the proper disposal of all kinds of waste and comply in full with strict EU guidelines. A separate water conditioning system produces distilled dishwater so that dishes can be cleaned using a non-touch process.
This means, for example, that cutlery can be sorted and packed automatically without any further contact once the washing and drying cycle is completed.
In a catering kitchen, quality also starts with the purchase of the right fresh produce. And freshness is something we take very seriously. The provenance, appearance, and refrigerating temperature of our incoming produce are monitored continually.
The refrigerating temperature should be around 4 degrees centigrade, and in keeping with stringent international HACCP guidelines, is maintained at the same constant level throughout the entire food preparation process. 1,800 square meters of refrigerating surface ensure that the cold chain is not interrupted for any longer than absolutely necessary during the entire preparation process. The optimum temperature of 4 degrees centigrade is computer controlled and is logged in all areas.
Here at Airest, the few interruptions in the cold chain required by production are kept as short as possible. For example, during the preparation process, the interruption in the cold chain is designed not to exceed 45 minutes.
And at Airest, the amount of time involved in the loading process is well below the international regulations.
An Airest menu is always absolutely fresh when it reaches the aircraft galley. What's more, an aircraft prepared by ISS Airest is always spotlessly clean and perfectly prepared for welcoming passengers on board. The service itself covers every area of the cabin as required, from complete cabin cleaning to the perfect preparation of the passenger area ready for departure.
Any company that looks after more than 200 aircraft on a daily basis has to be absolutely reliable. It requires perfectly trained and motivated personnel and stringent standards of hygiene and quality. Airest personnel are all highly motivated, dedicated, and fully trained specialists.
Each and every one of us is fully aware of his or her responsibility within the company and is committed at all times to the success of our enterprise. Ours is a corporate policy oriented towards the customer, focusing on quality and reliability. We want to be the best and then remain the best.
It is an attitude that is also reflected in our corporate values. Ever since it was founded, Airest has recorded steadily rising turnover figures, with productivity growing from year to year. Well, that is Airest, a reliable and successful airline partner and one of the best airline caterers in the world.
A dynamically led, growth-oriented company whose high standards of quality and service are guided not just by technical perfection and superior logistics, but also, and above all, by our high level of responsibility awareness and our dedication to service.